energy modeling, two main categories of uncertainty exist. The first one, known as structural uncertainty, is related to the fact that modeling itself is an approximation of reality and it will never be able to represent it exactly. Different optimization techniques exist that can better represent different phenomena, but it is impossible to have a perfect deterministic representation of reality. The second kind of uncertainty, the parametric uncertainty, is instead related to the imprecise, missing or subjective knowledge of economic and social parameters. The cost of fuels and of technologies, the discount rate used for actualization, the maximum acceptable land occupation for renewables, or the learning curves of technologies are all examples of parameters that have a great influence on modeling results, are not very easy to determine, like the efficiency of a piece of machinery would be, and are often not shown in reports or papers. This practice makes it impossible to replicate, verify, and even trust the results of these so-called black box models. In recent years, in the scientific community, an increasing advocacy for openness and transparency of codes and datasets emerged. Scientists, modelers, and the civil society are challenging the community of energy modeling to use open source models and international organizations to release their data in open access form. This would allow for more trustable scientific process, energy modeling, and in turn, energy planning. Doing open energy modeling means producing a completely open source software or model so that the structure of the model is available to everyone to see and all the underlying equations are known, making all the modeling assumptions public, reported in the research output alongside the results, and finally making all the results open access. This movement of scientists advocating for open energy modeling led to the foundation of the Open Energy Modeling Initiative, a group of researchers that defines themselves as a grassroots initiatives of modelers from various universities and research institutes across the world. The OpenMod initiative is a network, an interest group and a platform to exchange ideas and source code, lobby for policy support for open projects, and actively share data, code, and know-how. It is interesting to note how the majority of the most adopted open energy models that are emerging in the latest years were developed by the members of this community.